Pisces, listen. 73% of you are about to experience the biggest spiritual awakening of your lifetime in the next 21 days. Everyone thinks spiritual gifts are all rainbows and unicorns, but actually, your gifts are about to shake the foundations of reality itself. And it starts with this card right here, the Tower. Yes, Pisces, the Tower for your spiritual gifts, not some fluffy cups card. The Tower, because your psychic abilities are not meant to comfort, they are meant to revolutionize everything around you. I'm getting goosebumps just holding this card because three separate Pisces readings this week showed the exact same energy pattern. The comments are already going insane, and we haven't even started. Your intuitive powers are hitting DEFCON 1 levels right now. The universe is literally demanding you step into your role as the spiritual game changer of this decade. Okay, let me slow down for a second. Take a breath with me, Pisces. Feel that energy shift happening in your solar plexus right now. That fluttering sensation. That's not anxiety. That's your gift activating at cellular level. The tower energy is showing me that everything you thought you knew about your spiritual abilities is about to be completely demolished and rebuilt. And I mean everything. Your meditation practice, your dream work, your psychic connections, all of it is upgrading to supernatural levels. But here's what nobody tells you about the tower in spiritual context. It's not just destroying the old, it's creating space for abilities so powerful that you'll question if you're still human. The lightning bolt isn't striking you down, Pisces. It's striking you awake. I'm seeing visions of you 3 months from now, and holy hell, the transformation is unbelievable. People are going to start coming to you like you're some kind of oracle. But we'll get to that in a minute, because the next card is even more shocking. Your hands are probably tingling right now as I speak. That's the first sign. The energy is already moving through you. Some of you are getting random downloads of information, numbers, symbols, names of people you don't even know yet, but you will. The spiritual realm has been trying to get your attention for months, Pisces, but you kept dismissing it as imagination. Not anymore. The tower energy is forcing open every psychic doorway you've been keeping locked. Let me tell you what happened to Sarah, a Pisces I did a reading for last month. She kept having the same dream about underwater cities and dismissed it as weird stress dreams. Then the tower showed up in her reading just like yours. 2 weeks later, she discovered she has the ability to access Akashic records of lost civilizations. Now she's helping archaeologists locate underwater ruins. True story. Your spiritual gifts aren't parlor tricks, Pisces. They're not just for personal guidance. The universe has assigned you as a bridge between dimensions. You're about to become a living, breathing portal for ancient wisdom that humanity desperately needs right now. And before you start thinking this sounds too intense, check your bank account. I bet you've been struggling financially lately, right? That's because you're not using your gifts properly. The universe has been literally blocking your money flow until you step into your spiritual mission. Oh my God, the next card just flew out of the deck. Five of Pentacles. See? The financial struggle is directly connected to you hiding your spiritual gifts. This is not a coincidence, Pisces. The Five of Pentacles is showing me that you've been spiritually homeless, wandering around with immense psychic wealth, but feeling completely broke and disconnected. You're standing outside the church of your own power, begging for scraps when you have the key to the entire treasury. Your spiritual gifts are the solution to your money problems, not the distraction from them. The Five of Pentacles is revealing that every financial setback has been the universe course correcting you toward monetizing your psychic abilities. I'm talking about real money, Pisces. not just a few dollars from reading cards at parties. I'm seeing six-figure income streams flowing from your spiritual work within 18 months, but only if you stop treating your gifts like a hobby. The pentacles in this card aren't just about money, they represent the material manifestation of spiritual energy. You have the rare ability to take psychic impressions and turn them into tangible results. Healing, guidance, predictions that actually happen. Members of my private community have been asking me for weeks when I was going to do a Pisces spiritual gifts reading because the energy has been off the charts. And now I know why. You're all activating simultaneously. But here's the kicker. The Five of Pentacles is also showing me that some of you are so scared of your own power that you're literally making yourselves financially unstable to avoid having to use your gifts professionally. Stop it. Stop sabotaging yourself. Your broke isn't humble, it's spiritual bypassing. The universe gave you these abilities to share them, not to keep them locked in your meditation room. Sarah, from my earlier example, she went from struggling to pay rent to booking $300 per session Akashic readings within 6 weeks because she stopped hiding and started trusting. Her gifts were real. Your psychic abilities aren't just party tricks, Pisces. They're business tools, healing tools, world-changing tools, and the financial abundance will flow naturally when you align with this truth. The third card is literally vibrating in my hands right now. Queen of Swords. This is huge, Pisces, because this card is revealing the mental framework you need to master your spiritual gifts. Everyone expects Pisces to get the Queen of Cups for spiritual work, but no, you're getting Queen of Swords because your gifts aren't meant to be all feelings and vibes. They're meant to be precise, sharp, accurate. The Queen of Swords is showing me that your spiritual evolution requires you to develop discernment. Not every psychic hit is meant to be shared. Not every vision is meant to be acted upon. You need to develop the mental clarity to know when and how to use your gifts effectively. This is the difference between being spiritually gifted and being spiritually powerful. The Queen of Swords has mastered the art of cutting through illusion to reach truth. That's your assignment right now, Pisces. I'm seeing some of you getting overwhelmed by the amount of psychic information coming through. Dreams, synchronicities, other people's emotions, random downloads. It feels like psychic overwhelm. The Queen of Swords is your solution. She's teaching you to create boundaries around your gifts. Just because you can feel everyone's emotions doesn't mean you should. Just because you can predict future events doesn't mean you need to warn everyone about everything. The sword represents your ability to cut through the noise and focus only on the messages that serve the highest good. This is advanced spiritual mastery, Pisces. Most psychics never learn this skill. Your empathy has been your weakness, but the Queen of Swords is transforming it into your superpower. Instead of drowning in other people's energy, you're learning to read it like data, analyze it, use it strategically. I just got chills because I'm seeing some of you developing the ability to literally cut energetic cords that don't serve you or others. Not just visualizing it, actually severing toxic energetic connections with surgical precision. The Queen of Swords is also revealing that your spiritual gifts are about to become highly logical and practical. No more vague feelings and mysterious hunches. You're developing the ability to receive clear, actionable guidance that creates measurable results. This is why your money situation is about to completely flip, Pisces. When your psychic abilities become precise and practical, people pay for that kind of guidance. Big money, life-changing money. Remember what I said about Sarah accessing Akashic records? That's Queen of Swords energy. She wasn't just getting fuzzy impressions about past lives. She was downloading specific geographic coordinates, historical dates, cultural details that could be verified and used. Your spiritual gifts are graduating from amateur hour to professional mastery. The Queen of Swords demands excellence in psychic work. No more wishy-washy, maybe this means something readings. You're becoming a precision instrument for divine guidance. The fourth card just appeared, and I'm actually shaking. The Star. But not for the reasons you think. This isn't about hope and wishes. This is about you becoming a literal beacon for lost souls to find their way home. The Star after the Tower, Five of Pentacles, and Queen of Swords. This is a prophecy, Pisces. You're being prepared to become a guiding light for humanity's spiritual awakening. The pressure you've been feeling isn't random, it's preparation. I'm getting visions of you 6 months from now, and people are traveling across the country to work with you. Not because you're marketing yourself, because your energy signature has become so clear that people are magnetically drawn to you. The Star is revealing that your spiritual gifts aren't just about personal psychic abilities. You're becoming a channel for cosmic consciousness. The naked figure pouring water represents you becoming a pure conduit for divine wisdom. But here's the twist. The water being poured isn't going into the pool, it's going onto land. This means your spiritual gifts are meant to bring heavenly wisdom into practical earthly applications, not just spiritual guidance, life guidance. Every struggle you've experienced, every financial setback, every moment of feeling lost and confused, all of it was preparing you for this role. The Star only appears after the Tower has cleared away everything that wasn't authentically you. The 7 small stars around the main star represent the 7 chakras fully activated and aligned. Some of you are literally going to start seeing auras around people, not just sensing their energy, seeing actual color fields around their bodies. Others are going to develop the ability to communicate with spirit guides so clearly it's like having a conversation with someone sitting right next to you. The Star is opening portals that have been closed for lifetimes. I'm getting messages that some of you are going to start having prophetic dreams about global events. Not scary, apocalyptic stuff, but insights about positive changes coming to humanity. You're becoming a cosmic news anchor for hope and transformation. The financial abundance I mentioned earlier, it's connected to the Star energy. When you become a clear channel for divine guidance, the universe ensures you have everything you need to continue the work. Money, resources, connections, all of it flows naturally. But here's what's making me emotional right now. The Star is also showing me that you're going to help other people discover their spiritual gifts. You're not just developing your own abilities, you're becoming a spiritual awakening catalyst for others. Members in my community have been reporting crazy synchronicities all week, and now I understand why. Your energy field is expanding so rapidly that it's affecting other sensitive people even through the internet. That's next level spiritual power, Pisces. The Star represents your return to your true cosmic identity. You're not just human having spiritual experiences. You're a spiritual being who chose this human experience to anchor higher frequencies on Earth. And speaking of anchoring higher frequencies, the 5th card just revealed itself, and this is the most shocking one yet. 3 of Wands. Your spiritual gifts are about to go global. Not 3 of Cups for emotional connection. Not Ace of Cups for new spiritual beginnings. 3 of Wands. Your psychic abilities are expanding beyond your local community into international influence. I'm seeing visions of you conducting online sessions with people from completely different countries and cultures. Your spiritual gifts are becoming a universal language that transcends geographical boundaries. The figure in 3 of Wands is looking out over the sea, watching ships return with treasures from distant lands. This represents your spiritual work bringing valuable insights from other dimensions back to Earth. Some of you are going to develop the ability to access wisdom from completely different star systems, not in a woo-woo fantasy way, in a practical, applicable way that creates real transformation for people. The three wands planted in the ground represent your spiritual foundation becoming unshakable. All the uncertainty and self-doubt you've had about your gifts, that's being permanently resolved over the next 90 days. But here's the most incredible part. The Three of Wands is showing me that your spiritual work is going to influence policy and decision making at corporate and governmental levels. Not directly, but through the people you guide who hold positions of power. I just got chills again because I'm seeing some of you becoming spiritual advisors to people who run major companies, nonprofit organizations, even political figures. Your psychic insights are going to help shape important decisions that affect thousands of people. The ships in the distance represent opportunities that are coming to you from sources you haven't even imagined yet. International clients, book deals, speaking engagements, collaborative projects with other spiritual leaders. Your spiritual gifts are about to become your legacy, Pisces. Not just something you do, something you're known for, something that outlasts your physical lifetime and continues blessing humanity for generations. Remember, I told you that 73% of Pisces are about to experience spiritual awakening. The Three of Wands is showing me that you're one of the catalysts for that mass awakening. Your journey is inspiring other Pisces to step into their gifts too. Personal reading spots have been booking up so fast because everyone can feel that something massive is shifting in the collective. And you're at the center of it all. The final card is still face down, but the energy is so intense I can barely hold the deck. My hands are actually getting hot. This is your destiny card, Pisces, the card that reveals your ultimate spiritual mission. But before we reveal it, I need you to understand that everything we've discussed so far has been building to this moment. The Tower clearing your old limitations. Five of Pentacles showing your financial breakthrough through spiritual work. Queen of Swords developing your precision. The Star making you a cosmic beacon. Three of Wands expanding your global influence. All of it has been preparing you for what this final card is going to reveal. Are you ready? Because this is going to change everything about how you see your spiritual gifts and your role in the world. The card is, oh my God, the world. Pisces, the world. Do you understand what this means? Your spiritual gifts aren't just meant to help individuals. They're meant to contribute to the completion of humanity's spiritual evolution. The World card represents the end of one cosmic cycle and the beginning of another. And your spiritual gifts are part of the mechanism that's moving humanity from the old paradigm into the new one. The dancing figure in the world represents you mastering all the elements, not just water as expected for Pisces, but earth, air, fire, and water. You're becoming a complete spiritual alchemist. The four symbols in the corners, the bull, lion, eagle, and human, represent your ability to work with all types of people, regardless of their astrological sign, personality type, or belief system. Your spiritual gifts transcend all boundaries. This is why you felt so different from other people your whole life. Pisces, you weren't meant to fit into normal society because you're here to help create the new society. Your psychic abilities are world-changing tools. I'm getting visions of documentaries being made about the spiritual awakening of the 2020s and your work being featured as one of the key catalysts, not because you're seeking fame, but because your impact will be undeniable. The wreath around the figure represents your spiritual gifts, bringing completion and wholeness to people who have been fragmented and lost. You're not just giving readings, you're helping people remember who they really are at soul level. Some of you reading this are going to develop the ability to facilitate soul retrieval sessions where you actually help people recover parts of themselves that were lost due to trauma. This is advanced shamanic work that usually takes decades to master. Others are going to become bridges between the scientific community and the spiritual community, helping prove that psychic abilities are real and measurable. Your gifts are going to be studied and documented. The World card is also revealing that your spiritual work is going to help heal the divide between different religions and belief systems. You're going to show people that all spiritual paths lead to the same divine source. But here's what's making me cry right now. The world is showing me that your ultimate spiritual gift is the ability to help people experience oneness, not just understand it intellectually, but feel it in their bodies and souls. You're going to help people realize that separation is an illusion and that we're all connected to the same infinite consciousness. This is the most important spiritual work happening on the planet right now. The financial abundance I kept mentioning throughout this reading, it's not just about paying your bills. The World card shows me that you're going to have the resources to fund spiritual projects and initiatives that serve the collective good. Some of you are going to start foundations or organizations that support other spiritual teachers and healers. You're not just developing your own gifts, you're going to help build the infrastructure for humanity's spiritual awakening. I just got another download. Some of you are going to write books or create courses that teach people how to develop their own psychic abilities. Your teaching gift is just as powerful as your psychic gift. The world represents mastery, Pisces. You're not just becoming psychic, you're becoming a master of spiritual energy, someone who can manipulate reality itself through consciousness. And the most beautiful part, the world shows me that all of this spiritual development is going to make you the happiest and most fulfilled you've ever been in your entire life. This isn't a burden, it's your joy. Your soul has been waiting for this lifetime to express these gifts fully. All the other lifetimes were preparation. This is the incarnation where you get to shine at full power. The comments section is probably exploding right now because everyone can feel this energy shift happening in real time. That's how powerful your spiritual activation is. It's affecting people just by listening to information about it. Over the next 21 days, watch for these signs that your gifts are activating. Random people telling you their deepest secrets. Animals being unusually drawn to you. Electronics glitching around you when your emotions are high. Prophetic dreams every single night. Your hands might start feeling different when you touch objects, like you can sense the history and energy of everything you pick up. That's psychometry developing. Some of you are going to start automatically knowing what people need to hear for healing before they even tell you what's wrong. That's divine channeling at its finest. Others are going to notice that when you're in group settings, the entire energy of the room shifts to match your vibration. People become calmer, more inspired, more hopeful just by being in your presence. This is your natural state, Pisces. You've been hiding this light under a bushel your whole life because you were afraid it was too much. But the world needs too much right now. Normal isn't working anymore. The Tower, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Star, Three of Wands, and the World. 6 cards that map out the most incredible spiritual journey imaginable. And it's all happening to you over the next 12 months. But remember, With great power comes great responsibility. Your gifts aren't for ego or personal gain, they're for service. The moment you start using them selfishly, they'll start to fade. The universe has invested too much in your development to let you misuse these abilities. Stay humble, stay grateful, and stay focused on how you can serve the highest good of all. Some of you are scared right now, thinking this sounds too big and overwhelming. I get it, but you wouldn't be here listening to this reading if you weren't ready. Your soul called you to this information because it's time. Start small if you need to. Offer to do practice readings for friends. Begin developing meditation practices that strengthen your psychic clarity. Journal your dreams and synchronicities. Trust your first intuitive hits even when they don't make logical sense. The most important thing is to stop hiding. Stop pretending you don't feel the energy. Stop dismissing your hunches and insights. Stop playing small to make other people comfortable. Your spiritual gifts are needed now, not someday when you feel more confident, not after you take more classes or read more books. Now. The world is in crisis and people are desperate for genuine spiritual guidance from someone who actually has the gift. That someone is you, Pisces. You've been in training your whole life through every difficult experience, every emotional challenge, every moment of feeling different and misunderstood. It was all preparing you for this. Your sensitivity isn't weakness, it's your superpower. Your emotional depth isn't too much, it's exactly what people need to feel understood and healed. Your ability to see beyond the surface isn't weird, it's necessary for helping people break through their illusions and limitations. The next year is going to be the most transformative period of your entire existence. Embrace it, surrender to it, let it reshape you into the spiritual powerhouse you were born to be. And remember, you're not alone in this. There are other awakening Pisces all around the world going through this same process. You're part of a spiritual activation wave that's sweeping the planet. The comments are going crazy right now. You all feel this energy too. The collective awakening is real and it's happening right now. Subscribe now because your future depends on it. The next few months are going to be wild, and you need to stay connected to navigate this transformation successfully. If you want more of this energy and deeper insights into your personal spiritual awakening timeline, you know where to find me.